Between Two Lines is on Real Nolly Glamour TV. The movie features Stephania Basi. We have Bryan Okora. We also have Bryan Okoye and as well as Inwochuku Marianne. Now, Between Two Lines talks about a greedy man, a very angry man who always insult, despise the wife due to an unsuccessful operation due to childbirth. Now, because of this attitude, he suggested that they have an open marriage. So this was an opportunity for him to have numerous girlfriends. And whilst this was going on, the wife decided to make sure that she becomes the best version of herself. And as at it, this woman also fell in love with the doctor, only for the husband to become jealous and despise and cause another trouble. But life took a different turn for two of them. This movie is a must watch if you haven't seen it yet. Between Two Lines. Now let's talk about the characters, guys. Let's start with Stephania Basi. Now, with Stefania, I don't know, guys. Is she old or is she young? Sometimes I see her in movies and I'm like, this girl is just in her early 20s. Other times I see her in movies and I'm like, this girl might be in her late 20s. I don't know why. She has this look that can go for older young lady or younger young lady. I don't know, guys. Anywho, Stefania was really interesting in this movie. I love how she was able to, cry her eyes out. Also, give out that emotional, feeling that she's going through. You could just feel her pain the way the husband was just treating her. At a point, I'm like, girl, pack your bag and go. What are you still doing in this marriage? So I think that was an amazing performance she did in this movie. I enjoyed her character so much. And one thing I also like was how she was trying to fight for her marriage. I mean, every situation like this, when you are a serious relationship or marriage or whatnot, you definitely have to put on a fighting, battle to make sure that at least you fought for that relationship or you fought for that union. And I love that description of the movie or her character. She tried to convince the husband not to be in an open relationship or an open marriage, but the husband was just stubborn. So yeah, I enjoyed that. And like I said, I love how she was able to cry, give us that emotions that we needed to feel what she was feeling. And I like that about her character. Then we talk about her costume. Her costume was questionable for me. I don't know how to feel about her costume, especially the first few scenes where they were trying to tell us that she doesn't look good. Aside the fact that she wasn't wearing a wig and or putting on makeup, her outfit was okay. She looks pretty good to me. I don't know. I think that first few scenes were not really that well in terms of costume. But when she upgraded herself, when she had to look good, or I think with that aspect, she did better. Her costume, hair, makeup, everything was basic, but it's an improvement. Compare it to the first few scenes. I think that was better. Then let's talk about Bryan Okwara. This guy was I hated his character, to be fair with you. Like, he's he was mean as hell towards the wife just because he felt, the wife was smelling due to unsuccessful operation, there were infections. So she was also not treating herself well, But as a husband, in situations like this, you need to be supportive. I mean, situations are not going to last forever. This is a lesson you have to take watching this movie. Bryan took his role personal. I was like, hey, this guy is taking this thing too way overboard, and I think that was a good performance as well. He did really well. I enjoyed his character. The only thing I didn't like about him in this movie was the hair. Guys, I don't know. Sometimes I want to be a little bit shady here. I don't know if that hair smells, because I wanted him to let his hair down a little bit, wrap it all up. I was just getting tired seeing this hair. Like, I don't know if he has to do something about that. I don't mean he should cut it, but like give us a different look. I mean, he has a beautiful face, or he has a nice face, So giving us a different. So this brings me to the wardrobe aspect of him. That's Bryan. So I'm like, what is this? Like, I was getting tired of seeing this hairstyle. Most of the movies where he gives us a different look, that's good, but per that notwithstanding, I mean, his acting was good, especially when he was cheating with the other lady. I was like, okay, he's enjoying himself. Is this enjoyment going to last though? That was the question I was asking. So Bryan was fantastic, and when he realized that I'm losing, I have to fight for my wife, I was like, look at this loser. That was a good aspect of. But one thing I wanted to say is also that he didn't fight. The fighting scene with him and the other brand, the doctor, I don't think that was a good performance. Or should I say the director didn't direct it well. The fight did not really move me. And also the fainting scene where he got the news about his status, medical status, and he fainted. I don't know if it is him or the directing. That scene was not making sense for me at all. And then the people, Stephania and Bryan, coming in to wake him up. We didn't see anything how they woke him up. All we see is the next scene when he was confessing. I wasn't buying that scene as well. Then let's talk about the Dr. Bryan. Bryan came in as a supporting cast. He did really well, actually. The scene where he found out that, oh, Stefania is married. I'm like, oh yeah, this is not a married, not a married woman. I think Bryan needs to be in more movies. This guy is really good. I don't know why he doesn't get more roles, or people don't cast him. I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's because the industry is too large. The talents are too many. Anywho, Bryan Okora or Okoye was really, really good. He was actually a very good. And then his costume as a doctor, you saw him in the lab coat and all that. That was amazing. The office was a disappointment, bringing me to location. I'm like, waiting be this. What kind of location is the hospital? Was not convincing enough. I wanted to see, Stefania doing a lot of exercise. That would be more convincing. And also seeing Stefania in bed being treated, that would have, like, just a scene of those things would have make more sense, but we didn't get any of that, so that was a little bit disappointing. Then let's talk about the other character, Uwochukwu. Oh, this lady, she came in to deceive Bryan. She said, I'm from the UK, I'm from Obodo Ibo, I'm from there, only for her to get cast and say, she's from this one slum like that, and she's pretending to be from the UK, I be USA. And she said, doctor, she said this, she said that. She was really good. I think her character was a comic one, especially when she was speaking the pidgin, and I think that was the scene I like her more. Every other scene was not really convincing, especially when she's speaking the funny English. The accent wasn't giving. For me, that's just my opinion, guys. But aside that, how can I forget the other house? I think the house they shot the movie in, I like how they showed us the background, the poolside, like parts of the house. I think I like that as well. Not only the main city, the sitting hall or the hall only. They show us different parts of the estate, the house, as well as the compound of the house. I like that as well. So This movie was pretty decent, guys. You have to watch it. I would definitely recommend it. Rating it, I'm going to give it a 6/10, just because I love and enjoy the storyline, and I love how it ended. There are so many twists that I didn't even touch about, so which I want you guys to watch. And there was a big twist. The girl that he hated, the wife, was a big girl. Like, when I say big girl, guys, you have to watch it. It's very interesting. So yeah, rating it that big was something I should do just to appreciate them. Between Two Lines, showing on Real Nolly Glamour TV. Do what to watch. I'll see you all in the next review. Thank you guys so much, and bye for now.